Hey everyone, I'm out for a ride today and I'm on the Farmington Canal Trail at the intersection with Main Street in Cheshire again, where this really hazardous chicane gate installation is still up after many years and many complaints to the town.
I've already made quite a few videos about these gates. I'll put links in the description below. I wish I could say why the town has installed these. I guess they think it somehow increases safety. Not sure, just some kind of safety theater. Just makes things more hazardous. People are forced to go single file, zigzag through here. If you've got two people coming at the same time, they're now going head on into each other. If you've got anything than a typical size bike, a recumbent bike or a trike, you actually have a lot of trouble getting through here. I've seen recumbent bikes get pushed off into the grass because they physically can't make the turn. And the town is just leaving these gates up and not responding to complaints. So it looks like they've now installed a second stop sign with the same subplaque, "Traffic may not stop on countdown," which I explained in a previous video is just excusing drivers for not following basic traffic laws, because when the countdown is on for the pedestrian signal, the hawk lights are flashing red, which means drivers legally have to stop. Now, the biggest issue with these gates is that the distance from the edge of the gate to the edge of the paved path is actually only 3 feet, which lines up with one of the internal documents the town has online saying they installed these gates to limit the distance to 3 feet. So they admit that 3 feet is well below the public rights-of-way accessibility guidelines that say you need 4 feet for any public right-of-way. So these gates are technically an illegal installation and the town still won't remove them. So here's that internal document from the town of Cheshire after they first installed the gates. They say here they will encounter a barrier leaving approximately 3 feet clear for passage, right? So here they say 3 feet, even though PROAG, which is federal law, requires 4 feet. So they have it here in writing. They say their use is recommended for all bike paths leading to main thoroughfares. Is that so? So here is the AASHTO bike guide. AASHTO stands for American Association of State Highway Transportation Officials. This is federal controlling guidance. They do talk about shared use path chicanes, but here they're talking, they should not be designed for speeds less than 8 miles per hour. They don't talk about gates. The chicanes that AASHTO is talking about is this, actual paved path chicanes where you can keep up a reasonable speed through it. The chicanes that were installed in Cheshire are not what AASHTO is talking about. This is what they're talking about when they say chicane. Further down in the AASHTO bike guide, they talk about the use of Z-gates. These chicane gates are considered Z-gates. What AASHTO says is that the use of Z-gates or other physical obstructions within the path, these gates are within the path, to slow bicyclists, which is what Cheshire mentioned they're trying to do, or to force bicyclists to dismount is not appropriate, approaching intersections, and renders the facility inaccessible to some bicyclists with disabilities. They also present a crash hazard, create situations where bicyclists are forced to queue into the intersections. So in Cheshire's internal memo, they said their use is recommended. No, it's not. Their memo is categorically false, and these gates should be removed. So what has the town done instead of removing the gates? Well, they've installed these wooden fences on either side to physically prevent people from bypassing the gates, even though some people can't even physically fit through the gates because they're not up to accessibility guidelines.
They've also found out who my employer is and contacted them to complain about me behind my back for sending them emails, even though I was doing that all on my own free time. And I found out that a local Cheshire resident who has a son with special needs and requires an assistive bike to actually get out and enjoy this trail, who now physically can't fit through these gates because of his bike, the father reached out to the town and told them what was going on, and the town said, well, we're not going to adjust the gates because they were installed as the manufacturer recommended, and adjusting them would open us up to liability. So I guess product liability takes higher precedence than federal accessibility guidelines liability.
So that's the update on the chicane gates on the Farmington Canal Trail in Cheshire, Connecticut. I've still never received any kind of email response from the town. I've not seen any publications out to citizens onto why these gates were installed. I've not seen any data on whether they've actually increased safety in the few years they've been installed. I've not seen any proposals from the town or the state to replace the hawk beacon with a typical signal, because this beacon just has terrible compliance from all users, cars and trail users. So we're just going to wait to see if the town will do anything to make it right with these gates and fix their illegal installation.